Demi Lovato defends herself against Taylor Swift fans.
Taylor Swift gets official response from White House.
And Ed Sheeran is accused of stealing multiple songs.
Uh-oh, all that and more on today's Daily Hollywood Rundown.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Hollywood Rundown. I'm Emile Ennis Jr.
And I'm Sussan Morad, and thanks for joining us, guys. If it's your first time here, or if it's not your first time here, hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit it before, because I mean, I don't really know why you wouldn't want to.
Right, it's fun, it's red, it's bright, you know, click it keeps you in the know,
Yes.
and click that bell, and leave a comment, and comment on Susan's Mickey shirt.
Oh,
Hey
yeah.
guys, I'm Mickey Mouse.
Oh, God, you do a really good I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to try. I can do Minnie Mouse. No, it's not quite the same.
Well, you know who probably would like that Mickey Mouse impersonation? Stormy Webster. Yes, we're about to talk about Stormy Webster. She's only 1 year old, Susan. She's been on a magazine cover, she travels the world, and now she can mark another accomplishment off her list that most people will never get to experience in their lives. So Stormy walked her first red carpet last night with her mom and dad at the premiere of Travis Scott's new Netflix documentary, Look Mom, I Can Fly, which, by the way, Susan, I don't know if you can really count it as walking if she was like being held by her parents. But moving on, she was super casual in a camo outfit and sneakers. Travis and Kylie went the more dressed up route, but they all looked fantastic. Such a beautiful family. The documentary is out now, and it includes never before seen footage from the day of Stormy's birth. Kylie took to her Insta stories to share some of the night's festivities and did a complete wardrobe change for the after party, going from white to black. By this point, Stormy was gone, but Kylie and Travis definitely looked like they were having a blast. At one point, they took shots to celebrate. Now, the documentary focuses not only on Travis's career and tour life, but also his relationship with Kylie and Stormy. So it feels like we're kind of getting a prequel to the new season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and we can't wait to watch the full thing. Oh, and if there's still any doubt in your mind about how Travis and Kylie's relationship is doing, check out this clip from the red carpet where he grabs her booty. That's love. That's love.
When someone grabs your booty like that, it's love. I can't wait to watch this on Netflix.
I know, I'm so excited. It came out at midnight last night, and of course we were already asleep, so to be here and it's still I can't even talk because we're here early. But we're definitely gonna try to watch tonight, and I think it's gonna be really good.
Me too, I can't wait. So moving on to Demi Lovato news. She's having such an epic year, Emile, and she just celebrated her 27th birthday last week. She's living her best life, and she also has a message for anyone thinking that she was shading Taylor Swift. This is Demi Lovato's year. She's looking happier and healthier than ever, and last week, after celebrating her 27th birthday, she shared news that she'll be joining Will Ferrell in his new Netflix comedy called Eurovision. And this isn't Demi's only big acting role coming up, you guys, that she's very excited about. Demi shared news on Instagram yesterday that she will be guest starring in new season Will and Grace. Demi shared this snap to Instagram with the caption, Will and Grace and Demi. She also reshared a series of posts on her Instagram stories with other Will and Grace actors Sean Hayes and Eric McCormack, all very excited about working with her on the show. Entertainment Weekly also reports that Demi will play the role of Jenny, a guarded girl who comes into the life of Will, played by Eric McCormack, in an unexpected way, and that she will appear in 3 episodes sometime in 2020. Now, something we need to also mention with this exciting news is that you might have seen a number of stories online yesterday reporting on people thinking that the reason Demi Lovato didn't go to the VMAs was some kind of shade or diss towards Taylor Swift. Although Demi had been teasing something exciting she was working on in the lead up to the night, after she posted on her Instagram stories that she skipped the VMAs for a reason, some people were quick to jump to the conclusion that because she is represented by Scooter Braun, who she supports, and it was going to be a big night for Taylor, that this is the reason she didn't go. I know, it sounded ridiculous to me too, and I thought a lot of people were reaching. Well, Demi shut that all down by simply posting this to her Instagram stories saying, "By the way, I didn't shade anyone last night. My reason for not going is because I'm literally living my dream being on Will and Grace right now, so stop reaching, thanks." Well, there you have it.
Yep, she addressed it.
She addressed it.
And I love Will and Grace, so I'm excited to see her on there.
I know, I can't wait, but we have to wait till 2020.
I know. Patience. So it's only fitting, since we were just talking about Taylor, that we actually talk about her now when it comes to the message she had for the Trump administration at the VMAs. She was asking, if you don't remember, just look.
I want to thank everyone who signed that petition because it now has 500,000 signatures, which is 5 times the amount that it would need to warrant a response from the White House.
So fans praised Taylor for speaking out again in such a public way, and she definitely got the attention she was looking for from the White House because they responded, Susan. So yesterday, White House Deputy Press Secretary Judd Deere released a statement saying the Trump administration absolutely opposes discrimination of any kind and supports the equal treatment of all. However, the House-passed bill in its current form is filled with poison pills that threaten to undermine parental and conscience rights. Kellyanne Conway made an appearance on Fox News, and when asked why the administration doesn't support, she said,
"The president and the White House support equality. We don't support pieces of legislation that have poison pills in it that can harm other people."
So I get it, Susan. Whenever there's a bill or a law or an act that's trying to be passed, there's going to be opinions on both sides, and I know some people get really annoyed when celebrities insert themselves into the conversation, but I actually applaud celebrities who use their voice and try to influence the people to at least open their minds to something new, you know?
Oh, I completely agree, and I love the fact that she is, with her new era, being a lot more vocal on political issues. And even though some people don't, like you said, don't like celebrities when they do that,
Yeah.
I mean, she's using her voice, she's using her platform, and I think everyone should just praise that. Moving on to news of one of Taylor Swift's friends, Ed Sheeran is in the news today, and apparently there's claims that he allegedly has stole music for his hit song Shape of You, and as a result, royalties have been suspended. So it seems Ed Sheeran won't be receiving any revenue from one of his biggest hits, at least for now, that is. The UK's High Court has suspended royalties for his 2017 hit Shape of You while the court decides in a case of copyright infringement against him. While Ed has denied the claims, the court documents cited claims from a musician called Sammy Switch, who alleges that Ed ripped off the chorus of Shape of You from Sam's 2015 song, Oh Why. Sam claims that he sent the track to Ed's close inner circle in a bid to work with him, but later heard the chorus on Shape of You, which went on to become the biggest selling single of 2017 in the UK. Okay, so I know you're probably saying, well, Susan, can we hear it? Like, what do they sound like? So here is a snippet of Shape of You. And here is a snippet of Oh Why. Wait, play that again. Gotta admit, they do have some similarity, and I guess the fact that the court has suspended Ed's royalties in the meantime might have some weight to it. Interesting enough though, Sam also alleges that Ed has used music from other artists TLC, Shaggy, and Jasmine Ray in his songs. Enemy reports that Ed has denied all claims against him and also alleges that Sam has damaged his reputation and blocked his revenue streams. Enemy also reports that the case has been postponed until 2020, but mentioned that Ed is also currently involved in claims that he stole major harmonic progressions and rhythmic elements from Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On for his 2014 hit, Thinking Out Loud. Now, all this news comes at the same time that Ed has just announced he's taking a break. He revealed to The Sun, quote, "I was told before I came on that now at the end of this tour, I've played to 9 million people around the world. It is the biggest tour ever. It's been an emotional day for a lot of people backstage. There is something very bittersweet about ending the tour. I love that you guys are here and we are ending it in Ipswich. This is my last gig for probably 18 months. Well, just on the fact about the 18-month break, Ed did also post to his Instagram stories that, everyone chill, the media are blowing it out of proportion. He's not leaving music altogether. I think some reports were saying that. He's saying he's taking an 18-month break to make some new music and hang out with his cats and just basically chill out.
Yeah, he is married. He wants to spend time with his wife. When it comes to the copyright, though, Katy Perry just dealt with this, and they're not the only artists that have dealt with this in the past. But then when you hear that the artist actually sent his materials to his team, and then you hear, oh, well, something from my song, even if it doesn't sound exactly the same, it was inspired possibly by what I sent, then it's like, well, that explains why the High Court probably said, let's look into this.
Suspending royalties for a minute. Yeah, and it's true though, it's the whole thing about, it's always a team of creatives, and so I guess you don't really know about it until it's in court.
And then it's the other thing is it sucks because, okay, this is a perfect example. So yesterday we sit across from each other, and I was randomly singing a song, and then Susan, I was singing the song, and then I said like one line from the song, not singing, and then Susan said, "This makes me think of like this song," and I was like,
well, I just started singing the song, and I'm like, I don't even know why. What song was it? Was it a Christmas song?
it was a Spice Girls song.
Oh,
yeah.
If you want to be my lover.
Yeah.
That's right. And I was like, I don't even know why I'm singing this song. And you go, I was just saying it. And I was like, that's like subliminal messaging.
So it's like they can listen to these I guess smaller artists, listen to their work and not even realize that they're stealing it. Oh, it sucks. All right, guys, get excited because it's time for the final rundown. 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock starting now. What was that accent? Now. So Taylor Swift stopped by Ryan Seacrest's show to talk about her tour, or lack thereof. We know it's only been days since Lover dropped, but this has a lot of us waiting, wishing, hoping for details on a Lover tour. Taylor recently caught up with Ryan Seacrest on his radio show, and she talked about her tour details, saying that she's not quite sure yet about the deets. She said, "I'm not quite sure what we're doing with touring because with this album, I was so full on planning this album release and directing the videos and putting all these different clues in these videos and trying to make this album release experience the most fun one for my fans, that I didn't want to plan what we're going to do in terms of live. I don't want to do the same thing every time because I don't want my life to feel like I'm on a treadmill." She also said that she feels her fans already understand this album and the meaning behind the songs, so she apparently doesn't feel the same rush to perform it live that she did with Reputation. Either way, we'll be waiting.
Yes, we will. And also, Normani has addressed the wardrobe malfunction and the audio issues at the VMAs. During an Instagram live, she said that she was freaking out a little bit because the music was glitching, and she would totally do it again because it was so fun.
That's not the only VMA news. So Miley got a new tattoo, and it seems like some fans spotted it for the first time at the VMAs, and then her tattoo artist posted a close-up shot to Instagram. The new tattoo reads, "My head was feeling scared, but my heart was feeling free." I mean, this is clearly a direct address of like her relationship or former relationship.
Yeah. Always so surprised when the alarm goes off.
I don't know why I do like that thing there with the final rundown. That's the final rundown though.
All right, that is it for today's episode. I can't believe it's Wednesday.
I can't believe it's almost September.
I know. Anyway, I'm shook when I just thought of September. Then it becomes Christmas and holidays.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. I really want to know, before you go anywhere, guys, what are your thoughts on Demi Lovato being on Will and Grace? Are you excited? Are you excited to see her character? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.
I just heard the weirdest noise behind the wall. But also, guys, I don't know, it was weird. But I want to know, guys, do you think that Ed Sheeran actually did copy this song? Let us know in the comment section below. And of course, we'll be back here tomorrow. I don't know how you don't hear that noise.
I'm like, what is the noise?
I hear the noise. All right, guys, before you go, click right over here to watch another brand new video, and I need to go get out of the studio.
I'm just like trying to find out what that noise was. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, before you go anyway, also hit that subscribe button right there, and that way you can hang out with us and help us figure out what this noise is. Hit the subscribe.